Good afternoon, everybody. Thank you so much for joining me today. So I got you guys on the left side instead of the right. And I know it kind of looks like I'm upside down. That's because wow, I am. So I apologize for that. I don't have a color combination particularly in mind today, but what I was going to do is repurpose this panels that were from a stencil that unfortunately got bent in the mail. It lifted and it was supposed to say "Love you more." It's really cute. I loved it, but metal stencils are such a pain to deal with and try to bend back into place. So, before I thought it was going to work, just bending it all back in place by hand. But I'm not sure what I'm going to be doing with that stencil. But for now, we're just going to repurpose these two because I can't really... I could go in with acrylic paint and just kind of add to it and outline it. I'm getting low on canvas already with these live streams and all of my pour paintings, so I'm just going to repurpose what I have. And in my book, this counts as a fail. So I'm going to turn this around. It's going to look upside down, but, well, I guess it doesn't really matter. It's going to get covered up anyway. So I think today we are going to do mainly dark colors. I want to go for something dark and bold and not as chaotic as my previous dark and bold pictures. We are going to start off with this. I'm going to call it Storm Cloud Gray. It's got a line of gold in there with gold mica powder. It is a bit more on the liquidy side, but it's super pretty. And this is spray paint. These drips and squiggles here and there, that's from a can of spray paint. I'm going to add in black, a silver. Oh, silver is going to be on the thicker side. Here we go. This is Scarlet Red from the dollar store plus water. So it is also going to be on the thicker side. I won't put that much in there. So just that much, a little bit. Okay, then we'll go back in with the black. Break through both the metallic silver and the scarlet red. I'm going to go back in with the Storm Cloud Gray. Gold, because why not? Let's see, if I go with black, that might thin it out. That's going to thin out the gold. Let's go in with a watered down pinkish red. I think we are going to call that good for this one. Focus, thank you. I promise that's silver. It's just catching the green light coming from the cup. Let's go with the small. Okay, ready? I don't know if I'll be able to bring this up to you, but it looks like, yeah, colors are already starting to seep through. All right, here we go. Very interesting. I'm not too crazy about the little squiggles in the center, but Ooh, that's looking really cool now. Then that looks so cool right there. I love this area. I'm not too crazy about this, but maybe we can just kind of pull it that way. Stretch it out. Yeah, that looks nice. Okay, you know what? I like this. I'm not too crazy about right here. It doesn't really work with everything else, but I like this the way how it is. And away on the drying rack it goes. I'm not going to worry with covering the edges. I could, but I've got little pockets here and there that aren't exactly covering the edge. And I like this the way how it is, so I'm going to leave it. Okay, up, up, and away. Now we've got our second one. I know we're not going to get the same effect or the same style, but I'm going to continue with those colors, just in a different order. First, I want to add in the silver. Okay, then we can go in with the black. Storm Cloud blue. Scarlet red. I wonder which one of the reds added that effect. If that was the scarlet red from the dollar store, or if that was my homemade red paint. Okay, going back in with the silver, break things up. And then gold. We'll go once more with the homemade red. And one last squirt of black to cut through it all. I'm thinking I would like to reuse the paper tube that I just got done with, since there's already paint inside. You know what? I'm just gonna go for it. Round two. I'm not doing any kind of shaking or ribbons, swirls or drizzles. I'm just pouring it straight down into the center. Okay. Cover our edges because that worked for us last time. Okay, here we go. Here we go. One on the side, bubble. Two on the side, bubble. One up here. Why do those always look like eyes? I mean, it's cool, but really by dabbing this, I'm just trying to get rid of the excess so it doesn't stick to my grid. There we go. The way how it's showing up on camera is exactly how it looks in person. Wow, these colors just really muddied together. I think I'm gonna have to blow this one out some, especially this little area right here. Over here looks like a geode. That looks cool. Maybe blowing it out will reveal some Interesting little pockets of color. Okay, that's kind of looking a little bit better. Ooh, there we go. Let's see if we can get anything now that we've kind of rippled the paint up a little bit. Okay, I see it. This looks like a feather, and so does this. This looks like it's trying to become a feather. Let's see if we can't maybe pull that out a bit. I've got my skewer. I am gonna call it good right there. I think we are gonna call this a day. Let's get those extra drips off the edge. This was a heavy painting. There's a lot on there, but that looks so cool. I like it. All right, and as a recap, here's what we did today. Got that one, super duper neat. And this one also super duper neat. I don't know which one's my favorite yet. Hopefully these don't crack when they dry. Thank you so much for joining me today. This was awesome. We created something new. And I can't wait to see what happens next Monday. Hopefully you'll be there and you will have as much fun with this as I do, as I have. I can English. I try. I lack caffeine. Okay, until next time, see you later.